Lisa Keys back again discussing the ion foot bath. Colors and objects in the water. We have a sheet that I have in my practice, and it looks like this. And so as people are detoxifying, they can look at the colors that are being coming out of the water in their feet to find out what is particularly being eliminated at that time. So the colors and the objects in the water are a result of a reaction first between the toxins and particles, that are already in our city water, and then the salt that's been added to the water, the metals in the array, and then the acidity or alkalinity of each person. And then, of course, the chemicals of your local, water that's been put in. All of these combine and produce a color or a reaction, even though there's not even any feet in the water. But when you actually have feet in the water, I will find it's a lot more sludgier. Sometimes it looks even like a swamp because mixed with your feet and then the ions going through, you're going to have toxic elimination that's being released and toxic particles that'll be on the rim or the outside of the tub, the plastic tub, when your feet are being detoxified. You will also find that water-based toxins will not stick to the side of the bucket or the array, whereas substances coming out of the body, they actually form a sticky ring that has to be removed with, detergent or scouring powder. Despite similarities that are due to the toxicity of the city water in your particular geographic area, we note that specific patients' detoxification process will tend to determine which watercolor, and this is based on the EAV, electrical acupuncture bivolt testing. The following table that is posted on my website, we believe the colors in the water represent these particular detoxification systems. We have yellow-green, and yellow-green represents the kidney, bladder, urinary, female and prostate area. Orange, which represents the joints. Brown, which represents the liver, cellular debris, and for those that smoke, tobacco. Black, which represents the liver, and then dark green, the gallbladder. White foam type substance is mucus coming from the lymphatic system. White cheese-like particles, most likely, is yeast. Black flecks is representing heavy metals, and red flecks would be blood clot material. One testimony, the gal moved away, that I would have loved to have had on my YouTube was a gal that was a nurse and her liver enzyme counts were very high, and she has written up a testimonial that will be going on my website in the next week, where she was a nurse and all she did was the ionic foot bath once a week for 3 months, and her liver enzyme counts went back to normal, and all she did was the ionic foot bath. So I know there's a lot of controversy out there, but for me and my testimony and my practice, I'm very blessed and I do very well and have hundreds of clients that come in for the ionic foot bath on a regular basis, and I don't believe they would be coming in if they weren't getting the results that they were receiving. So when you get a chance, come in and give it a try. I have a special that's going on, and you can find that on my website, keysforlife.com, and make it a great day.